Morning to all. My name is Rajniana. Today I am here to present a product analysis on paper battery. And before starting the presentation, let me tell you why we need to do analysis on an existing product. Product analysis enables us to understand the important material, processing, economic and aesthetic decisions which are required before any product can be manufactured. An understanding of these decisions can help us in designing and making for ourselves. Let's begin with the topics of paper battery. Origin of batteries. What is battery? Paper battery construction. Steps for construction of paper battery. Working, properties, advantages and disadvantages. Application. Let's begin with origin of batteries. Origin of batteries started with frog-leg experiment by Galvani in 1786. Next, demonstration of Volta pipe by Volta in 1972. Next, acid lead accumulator by Planté in 1859. Today, there are several battery chemistries developed and realized in the world. Now we can check what is a battery. Battery is a transducer that converts chemical energy into electrical energy and vice versa. This is the structure of a battery. It contains anode as source, cathode as sink, electrolyte for separation of ionic transport and electronic transport. Next, we can explain what is a paper battery. The flexible and thin energy storage device which can be used as battery is called as paper battery. Paper battery can be used as a capacitor. It can be produced by merging nanotube made using carbon and nanocomposite paper made using cellulose. Consist of property of battery, high in the energy storage capacity and property of supercapacitor, that is high energy density and thus produces extreme power. Next we can discuss the components of paper battery. The picture depicts different layers of components. The major components used for construction of paper battery include as follows. First one, carbon nanotube used for cathode terminal. Second, lithium metal Li+ used for anode terminal. And different types of electrolyte that include blood, urine, sweat, which are termed as bioelectrolytes. And last one, paper as cellulose separator. Next, we will discuss about 7 simple steps for the construction of paper battery. Take a cellulose based paper and apply black carbon ink on it. Spread this ink applied on the paper. After spreading ink, laminate a thin film over the cellulose surface. Heat the cellulose paper for 5 minutes at 80 degrees Celsius. Then peel off the film from the substrate. The electrodes of battery are formed by film. The electrolytes LTO and LCO are connected to different film. The functioning of paper battery can be checked by connecting battery terminals to LED. Here we can discuss how a paper battery works. The picture shows diagrammatic representation of flow of charges and conventional battery and paper battery. Conventional rechargeable battery which we use in our day-to-day life consists of various separating components which are used for producing electrolytes with chemical reaction of metal and electrolyte. If once the paper of battery is dipped in iron-based liquid, then battery starts working. That is, electricity is generated by movement of electrons from cathode terminal to anode terminal. This is due to chemical reaction between electrodes of paper battery and liquid. Due to the quick flow of ions within a few seconds, that is 10 seconds, energy will be stored in paper battery during recharging. Stacking various paper batteries up on each other, the output of paper battery can be increased. As paper batteries are connected each other very closely for increasing their output, there is a chance of occurring short between anode terminal and cathode terminal. If once the anode terminal contacts with cathode terminal, then there will be no flow of current in the external circuit. Thus, to avoid short circuit between anode and cathode, a barrier or separator is needed, which can be fulfilled by paper separator. Properties of paper battery, properties of cellulose and properties of carbon nanotube. First, properties of cellulose. Excellent porosity, biodegradability, non-toxic, recyclability, high tensile strength, good absorption capacity and low shear strength. Properties of carbon nanotube. Low mass density, flexibility, high packing density, lightness, better electrical conductivity than silicon, thin 0.5 to 0.7 mm and low resistance. As mentioned above, a paper battery consists of property of both paper as well as carbon nanotube. Now we can discuss the advantages of paper battery. There are several advantages of paper battery. That is, unlike conventional batteries, paper battery can be used for folding, cutting and rolling. Paper battery functions as a battery as well as a capacitor. Paper battery is a modern storage device with ultra thin in size. It has special properties such as economical, biodegradable and biocompatible. Paper battery can generate electrical energy of 1.5 volt. The output voltage of paper battery can be customized based on requirement. Here we can discuss the application of paper battery. There are numerous applications of paper battery in the field of electronics, in the field of medical science and in the field of automobiles and aircraft. First, electronics. Used in mobiles, laptops, calculator, cameras, mouse, keyboard, Bluetooth devices. In medical science, artificial tissue, cosmetic, drug delivery system. Automobiles and aircraft, hybrid vehicle because of their lightweight. In spite of all the above mentioned advantages and application, paper battery is having some disadvantages too. They are: first one, carbon nanotube used in paper battery are very expensive. Paper battery wastage may damage lungs if it is inhaled. And the last one is the e-waste is generated by paper batteries. Conclusion. Here we have discussed in detail regarding paper battery, its working and aesthetics. As a conclusion, we can say that the advancement in technology developed environmental friendly and more flexible batteries such as paper battery. The references are given below. Thank you everyone for your patience.